Missy here, and I just saw my May Ask Missy on YouTube, and I'm a little disappointed in everybody. And I'm probably not going to do them anymore on YouTube, and instead, because everybody else is doing them on my Instagram, I might just do the Instagram ones and just call it good. So, because those are like 2 to 3 part videos, and no one's doing it on YouTube. So, if nobody does it next time, or you know, for June, I'm not going to do them anymore for YouTube. So, just pointing it out there. I actually got 10 dislikes on my video, so that kind of shows me people don't like it, and I'm not going to do it. So, alright. Here's the ones that did ask me. At Amy Leon Hart, why don't you drive? Is it a personal choice? What type of dogs do you have? Do you have a nail polish collection? If so, will you do a video on it? I do not have that many nail polishes, but I will do a collection video. It's nothing too grand, nothing too amazing. I do have some really nice ones that I got at a hair show. Those are like my specialty ones and all that. And why don't I drive? So, it's technically a bit of a personal choice at the moment. I told my parents when I was 15 I should have gotten my license a long time ago, and I should have been enrolled into the whole driving thing, but they didn't listen to me, and as always, I ended up being correct. By the time I was 17 years old, they enrolled me, and I was turning 18 like a week later. And they wasted $245 on a several week course, or whatever it was, months. And it was pointless because I couldn't even take the stupid test anyway because I turned 18. So with different laws and regulations, it was totally stupid. And they just wasted a whole bunch of money. And not just that, but my parents aren't going to pay for gas for me. They're not going to pay for a car for me. They're not going to pay for my insurance. They're not going to pay for anything for me. So, if I can't afford the best insurance that I want, the car that I want, the gas to drive it, why should I even get a car? I mean, I walk 5 miles every day. I've lost a lot of weight. A lot of people can tell. And I figure, why not? Why should I have to drive when I can beat people over walking? Like, somebody that it takes to drive an hour to a location, it could take me 30 minutes. And that's because I can cut through traffic, I can cut through, you know, areas. I mean, I've got way shortcuts, okay, let me re-say that. I've got so many shortcuts I can take just to beat people in. So, I mean, in some ways, yes and no, it can be a pain. Some, in like emergency cases, so that way I don't have to rely on anybody. Yes, I wish I could have driven. I do have my permit, so I mean, I can drive. I just need to have somebody in the vehicle with me when I drive. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And I figure, why, if I get a license, which when I renew my permit, I will be getting my license, but if I have a license, what the heck's the point if I don't have a vehicle to drive it? Just saying, you guys. That's not being rude or mean or anything. That's just logically thinking. If I have a license, why do I even have, you know, if I don't have a vehicle, why do I even have one? That's something that you need to kind of think about. And what kind of dogs do I have? I have a yellow lab. He's 10. I have a blue heeler mix. She's 9 or 6 or 9, one of those. I've got an epileptic dog. And she's kind of like a terrier. I don't know. She's a mix of something. And she's black and white. She has epilepsy. So, those are the kind of dogs that I have. I only have 3. So those are the questions from Amy Leonhardt. And then the next one was from Tootsie2525. She's got a lot of questions for me. What do you have any tradition for family for holidays like Christmas, 4th of July, New Year's, so on? Do you have a celebrity idol? What's your favorite subject in school growing up? Do you like any of some of the 80s movies such as Breakfast, Pretty in Pink? 16 Candles, or any other movies from the 80s. How would you describe yourself in one word? Did you have a favorite cartoon growing up? If so, what is it? Missy, I love you so much. I know this. I know these are random, but I'm a random person. Hope you like them. Thank you so much. Actually, I really do like these random questions because it's not too often where I get these kind of things, and I do like once occasionally those controversial questions, like the one that I got not too long ago about the animal cruelty thing. So, I mean, I don't really like talking about stuff like that, but if somebody asks it, I'm gonna answer it, whether, you know, people like it or not. But I do give both sides, just saying. Okay, so to start off with, I'm gonna go from the last question, I'm gonna go all the way up to the top. I think that'd be easier for me. Do I have a favorite cartoon growing up? I liked Rocket Power, I liked Blue's Clues. I mean, okay, let's just put it this way. Any kid that grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, we all watched the same thing. Whether people want to like it or not, we all watch the same thing. So if you're 30, I've watched the same shows that you have. So, like, you know, Thundercats, Gargoyles. Yeah. I'm 22 and I know what those things are. Thanks, guys. Okay. Other than that, I like Cat Dog, you know, Ren and Stimpy, the Cowardly Dog, you know, stuff like that. But I don't watch it as much anymore, even though that they make still the dog one all the time. Alright. How would you describe yourself in one word? Random. I think that's what I would say. Do you like any of the do you like any of the movies from the 80s? Yes, I love The Breakfast Club. I actually have a shirt of one of the guys from the movie. Actually, I have two of them. One is of Emilio Estevez, and the other one is of Judd Nelson, and yeah, so I like that shirt. It's really cool. And let's see. 16 Candles I'm really not a big fan of. I never really liked that movie to begin with. It's just one of those movies for me. Clueless was a good one. Alright. What was your favorite subject in school growing up? Probably PE dance. Other than that, nothing. Do you celebrate traditional holidays? Yes, I do. I celebrate Christmas, all of that. I celebrate them all. 4th of July we normally go all out for, and we spend like a lot of money on. But this year, I don't know what I'm going to do because my vacation is over 4th of July weekend. And so I'm not too sure of what I'm going to do. And do I have a celebrity idol? I don't really have a celebrity idol per se. Alright. And so those are the questions from Tootsie2525. The next one I have here is from Emma Kitty Cat. Why did you dye your hair red? Have you finished Five Nights at Freddy's 2 yet? Are you planning on playing the 3rd one or the 4th one when it comes out? Yes, I am planning on it. I just haven't found a day where I can, you know, fully get everything set up to play it. I really want to. I've been struggling with Night 4 still on the 2nd one, and it's been frustrating lately. I had to actually put it down when I was over at Mana's because I just got so frustrated with the game, and it was literally always right when it was about ready to turn 6, I would die. And it just made me angry. Mangle totally just, I've got an issue with her right now. And why did I dye my hair red? So I've had my hair black and red for several years, and I needed a change. I was tired of, you know, always waking up to the same thing, and I had it black, and then I did it blonde, and then I did it red in the front, and now I'm all red, and I think I really like the red. I'm going to stick with that for a long time and see where that goes. I know the maintenance can be a little bit harder for some people because of the cost-wise. I know over here it's about $90 to $300. Somebody actually commented on my YouTube, or not my YouTube, but on my Ask.fm saying, wow, you know, your hair looks so ratchet, and it looks like that's exactly where your money goes and why you're so poor, but you can get your hair done, and it's not true at all. They obviously don't know anything about hair and cosmetology at all, so they're ignorant souls. And I hate to be harsh like that, but it's very, very true when you know, you're in a position that I am in. So I'm just gonna kind of lay it out for you. With my hair, this is only a few months of grow out. Okay, I got my hair done first in October of last year, that's 2014. Got it redone this year in 2015 in February. I'm not going to be redoing it again till October. So that's only me doing my hair 2 times in a year. And people really need to think about that and realize the fact that I don't, you know, this is an upkeep type hair where you would need to go in every 3 weeks, and you're going to be paying about $90 to $300. Because I'm in cosmetology school, I don't have to do that, and I get discounts on stuff that I get, or I can do it myself. That's why it's technically free for me, because I know how to do it properly and all this other stuff. I've been directed not to do it myself, but I can do all over color all I want to all myself. So it's mostly the bleach that I will have to go in and get it done. I might just go ahead and bite the bullet and pay my $100 just to get my hair done professionally in October. But my mom's been like, your hair looks kind of bad and I kind of want it to go, and it's like, well, I gotta pay for it. You're not paying for it, so I am. So there you go. That's all I have to say about that. It is a really high maintenance type thing. Some people do not use the correct color and formula, and that I cannot disclose because I'm in school and that's giving out information that I'm not allowed to. So there you go. And that was, sorry, I kind of went off track from Emily Kitty Cat, but that's my answer to all of her questions. Okay, at Princess Angel Forever, what's the best advice for aspiring / upcoming YouTubers on dealing with harsh criticism? P.S. You're amazing and love your videos so much. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna call you Princess. So to kind of answer this, I know that I got asked this probably on Ask That FM. If you're the same person, well, now you get a second answer on a video. Some of the best advice that I have is depending on what it is. So like if someone says, I hate you, blah, 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 you're ugly, you're fat, you're da, 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 and it's like, okay, ignore, you're useless, nobody cares, why should I bother about that? It's when people actually start threatening you is when I start to handle it, or when they start to criticize my other fans. So say if like one of my friends or fans are just kind of like, you know, or no, someone hates on a younger kid, and they don't understand it, and they're not ignorant, but they're not old enough to understand it yet, of some of the things that I do, or, you know, whatnot, and I'll just pick like a huge and great example. So I have a photo, and it caused like the most controversy ever, to the point where I'm actually gonna do it again because it made me laugh, and it's really funny to see people be all up in arms. And it was great, and it was amazing, and I actually gained followers from it, and I thought I was gonna lose people, but because my explanation was so sincere, it was like ridiculous. Okay, so people might know that I have a photo that's got like pretty bats and upside down crosses, and then it's got, let me find it. It's got one of those stupid satanic things on there. Well, first of all, I didn't even look at that to begin with, and I saw the pretty background, and that's, I was like, ooh, pretty background, so I chose it. And then someone comments like, are you a Satanist just because you do this and this and this and this? And I was like, no. Just because I have one thing that symbolizes something else, that you want to take it negatively, and I just saw a pretty background, you're crazy. And notice I did try to cover it up, by the way, because I had writing over it. And these people are just like, wow, you're a Satanist. And I was like, no, not true. I could have the same photo of Jesus and have a background in that, and I don't have to be Christian about it, you know? And I was just like, it's just a background. It's not a big deal. And it has nothing to do with, you know, those type of I'm kind of getting on like a little bit of a rant video, but that's okay. This video needs to be longer. Ooh, that scared me. That was just a lens cap. It's okay. It's all good. Anyway, so it's one of those type of things where it's just kind of like people really need to grow up. It's just a photo. I said I was going to take the same photo of Jesus and put it on there, and it wouldn't make a licking difference. It was just a nice background, and people didn't really seem to get it. So, and then people are just like, wow, people need to grow up because they're stupid, and you're stupid if you think this. And then I was like, I'm not getting into religion, but these people are kind of right. You know, they're just like, it's just a photo, so chill out. It has nothing to do with anybody's religion. It's just a photo, so chill out. I could have the same photo of Jesus, and you could still be up in arms because people that are of a different, you know, religion could freak out. So it's really, I'm gonna be doing them, and then I'll put both of them together, and then maybe people will shut up and be like, oh, you're crushing, and it's like, dude, it's a photo, so chill out. That's the only thing that I have to say about that, and people really do need to grow up about certain things. So, wanted to clear that one out there, and I think that's about it. Yeah, people just freak out about just the stupidest things, and it's really dumb. It's really dumb. It has nothing to do with, you know, a religion. It has nothing to do with that. It was just a nice photo that was pink, blue, and purple. I didn't really care. So, like I said, I am going to have a photo of Jesus soon. And that will be for another one of those video type thingies, but, you know, that's just how it is. So, that being said, let me get back to where I was here. Before I got off track on my rant. Alright. So, that is Princess's questions, and that being said, if you like this video and you think that I should drag on these videos, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video up also. And feel free to check out all my social media at Missy Von Monroe, and don't forget to subscribe, you guys, and I will see if I get any more of these type of questions, you know, or questions on here, and I will be doing a June 1 as a test run, and if I do not get enough, then I will no longer be doing these on here. So, yeah. Have a wonderful day, okay? Bye!